Hey guys, Jace Machine here once again. How you doing today? I'm doing pretty good so far. It's Memorial Day, so I've got the day off. I'm planning on grilling this evening, and that's gonna be awesome. So there. Anyway, let's just get started. I've had a few requests from some of you guys, and basically, I've decided that I'm gonna make a video series about some of the builds that I have partaken in or have just totally built myself. And what we have here is I'm on a world. This used to be a multiplayer world that we played on last year, all the way up until the new update, and then we changed out, as you do. And so this is the old Phobia Craft server world. It's now a single player mode, but I wanted to show you my Leaning Tower of Pisa. This thing took me a little bit of time to build, but it was a lot of fun. I tried to make it as accurate to the real thing as possible. I've never been to Pisa. I've never been to Italy, and so I just had to go off the internet. So, as you can see, I made it lean by staggering the floors over, shifting them over by one block. So you can see how I did that right there. Um, I tried to make it as close to scale as possible, but it's Minecraft, so you guys know how that works out when you're dealing in meters. So let's go into the bottom and take a look. Also, that I want to show you guys is, as you can see, I put the land like up at an angle here, rising, and that I wanted to also lend to the idea that the tower was tilted and sinking in. So we'll go in here. This is, again, I've tried to make everything as close to the real thing as possible, but I've taken a lot of liberties. So if you've been to Pisa, you can comment below and let me know what I got right and what I totally got wrong. Like, you know, but for my version, I put these ores up in the corners here, a little lapis block, and I just really wanted to make them noteworthy. I think I was going to replace this lapis block with the lapis ore with a silk touch pick. Anyway, this is it. This is the inside of the Pisa Tower. It is a bell tower for those of you who just don't know anything about it other than what it looks like. And it was actually created by a number of different architects over a long period of time. We're going to go up the stairs here. Now each floor you can come out onto and step out onto the gallery balconies here, basically. So we're just going to go up the inside of this, as exciting as this is, and we're going to take a look at the top, which is the next place all the details are. And we go to the top here, and you can see that if you look at photographs on the internet, you're going to see something really similar to this. And again, this is Minecraft, so I did the best that I could do. We got the bells, 2 iron blocks to represent a bell, and because I am interested in stuff like that, I got the proper name for the bell and the year that it was cast. So, it's little touches like that. Here's a smaller bell. Vespuccio. We got Del Pazzo. I'm not very good with my Italian pronunciations, so there's a few of these I'm not even not touching it. But this is the top of the Pisa Tower. It gives you a good view of. Normally that would be the hippodrome, But that is like this is like a 25% size of it, or 1/4 scale. And we call it the Porchestrome. This was for our pig racing. This was this portion of the server was built back in those days before the horses. Let's climb up to the top here real quick. We'll look down below. That's really cool looking. It's been a while since I got to play or build on this particular world, so the time away from it is really just made me appreciate it much more. Stephen King, when he's done writing a manuscript, he'll put it in a drawer, and he'll deliberately not go to touch it for 6 months. And the reason he does this is because if you're a creator of anything, like I like to dabble in writing, I consider myself an artist. Basically, the moral of the story is that generally you kind of hate what you've created. You don't think it's to your standards. And the moral of the story is that you gotta to really appreciate something, you gotta set it aside and come back and look at it later on with fresh eyes. And that's what I've been able to do, and I gotta say that I'm really proud of this build, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. In the past on Reddit, I've shared a little bit of the photos, the screenshots that I took, but now we actually have an actual video. And there you go, guys. I appreciate you checking out this video. I'm going to have a lot more builds, showcases. So subscribe, and I'd love it if you could give me a like below, give me a thumbs up, and give me a comment below, either positive or negative. I'm down for constructive criticism. Hopefully my microphone will be sounding a little better in this video, for example. A friend of mine let me know that he could barely hear me. So thanks very much, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace.